Hey guys, this is Chris. And this week's episode of Power Rangers Dino Charge will be the last episode for quite some time. So let's try to enjoy it, shall we? So the episode starts when the gang is trying to locate the gold energem. And while they're using the E-Tracer, we see that Tyler is writing on his journal. And we get to see Tyler's perspective on how he sees his teammates. But when it came to Shelby, we see some Power Ranger crushing right there. So the monster in this episode is like a cloning monster, which Poisandra picked herself. And we see a little bit of rivalry between Poisandra and Fury. So with the knowledge of the E-Tracer, Poisandra decides to come up with a plan to get the E-Tracer from the Rangers. And her way of doing this is confusion. So the first time we see some Power Ranger clones is when Tyler tries to hide the E-Tracer in his truck. And he's confused why he is still in civilian mode, but his teammates are now in Ranger mode. But we all know that those guys aren't his teammates, they're the clones. So later in the episode, we see another type of confusion, but this time Chase had the very bright idea of putting a little flower in each of his teammates' belts so they would know who the real ones are. Pretty smart, Chase. So there's something that happened here that, well, I've never quite seen yet before in a Power Ranger show. It's the Power Rangers helmet with some Iron Man Jarvis type of thing going. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, might as well get in with the technology of the day, right? We don't need no prehistoric technology. So while the Rangers try to get back the E-Tracer, we see a one-on-one battle with Fury and Tyler. And something happened to Fury. During this whole fight, Tyler was screaming at Fury. And Fury is trying to tease Tyler about the knowledge of his father, hinting that he sort of knows something about it, but he's not telling. And after that, we see Fury in despair with some gold thing coming out of his body, and him saying, "Oh, I'm in control." So that scene is trying to tell us that there is something inside of Fury that wants to come out. I wonder who could that be? For those who watch Kyoryuger, you know what I'm talking about. So now in Megazord form, we now see that the Megazord has something up his sleeve, or in this case, something up his butt. The Dino Gas Charger. It ain't morphin' time, it's farting time. So then after that, the clone monster's defeated, and then Fury double crosses Poisandra, gets the E-Tracer, and then the Power Rangers realize that, hey, if we can't have the E-Tracer, no one can. So Chase then decides to blast the E-Tracer into smithereens, but even if the E-Tracer was destroyed, Fury still got a hold of the gold Dino Charger. So I guess all we have to do now is wait for a couple of months to see how that turns out. So what about you guys? Did you guys like this episode? Hit the comments and let's talk about it. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe and check out my other videos. Monster Extinct. See ya!